First this afternoon to relations with China. They've been on the improve in recent times, and it looks like things are getting better in the economic relationship too. Our political editor, Andrew Clennell, is with me, and we've got this breaking news, Andrew, in a very important export for this country.
Yes, good afternoon, Kieran and viewers. Sky News can reveal that there looks to be an end to the impasse in terms of the unofficial ban on China importing Australia's coal. An article in the Global Times, the Chinese government's mouthpiece yesterday, has reported that the country is expected to receive its first shipment of Australian coal in years. Headlined, "First shipment of Australian coal to arrive in China as trade ties improve," says insiders. The article says a Chinese steel firm has resumed to purchase Australian coal products, with the first shipment of almost 72,000 tonnes of coking coal expected to arrive at Zhanjiang Port, South China's Guangdong province, on February 8. The resumption comes amid restored enthusiasm and attention towards Chinese companies towards Australian goods, thanks to wide expectations for an improvement in bilateral ties. The paper goes on, it's also part of a diversification effort to reduce China's reliance on any single source. The report goes on to say Chinese companies that suspended coal trade with Australia are now turning their attention back to Australia, with the resumption of coal trade a real-life example. The report says that in 2022, China imported 40% of its coal from Mongolia, 33% from Russia and 12% from Canada. The report does quote an industry insider saying that the shipment from Australia is small and it will take time for more Chinese companies to regain confidence in the Australian side. But this could be good news indeed for Treasurer Jim Chalmers' budget, already boosted by tax proceeds from iron ore sales to China and coal and gas exports elsewhere in the world. Robert Gottliebson, the economic commentator in The Australian this morning, even predicted a surplus this year thanks to commodities. But senior government sources say they are not expecting a surplus in this budget. The unofficial coal ban by China on Australia came together with the official ban on barley, beef and wine imports. The apparent change comes after the Foreign Minister Penny Wong visited China last year. And as we know, the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese had the first Australian bilateral meeting with the Chinese leader in 5 years in Bali last November, Kieran.